Yo, what's up, you guys? Little Stocks Bro here, giving you an update on my options account as I do every Monday through Friday. And just as a reminder, guys, I will be releasing on Saturday the list of stocks you guys can choose from so you could finally get to start using the $1,000 account. I'm sure there are a lot of people out there who would love to have $1,000 that they could use in the stock market to buy whatever it is they want without having to risk their own money. So if you think that's a cool idea, please give this video a like. It'll help expand my reach so we can help as many people as possible, because at the end of the day, that's what I created this channel for. It wasn't necessarily just to show off my options account. It's to help people in the stock market, get them introduced to the stock market, get them comfortable with the stock market so they can start investing and building wealth for themselves. But without further ado, let's jump straight into my options account for now and see what happened. So today, guys, in the account was a pretty good day. Can't complain about it. The account currently stands at $19,734, up about $1,500 today. Most of that came from, actually, I think it was split between Alibaba and Xpeng. They both had pretty decent day today. Can't complain about that. Now, one thing I want to mention real quick, I think this is going to come to the end of the third week since I started the YouTube channel. And since I started showing you guys the contracts that I've been buying. And when I started the channel, we were at about $20,000. And right now, we're at $19,734. Basically, the same $20,000, 2.5, almost 3 weeks later. So you might think to yourself, little stocks, bro. It's been 2.5 weeks, been almost 3 weeks, and you've made no progress in the account. We are nowhere closer to 50K. And that's where you guys would be wrong. I've told you multiple times in the channel, don't pay too much attention to the value over here of the account. When you're dealing with options especially, now it applies if you're buying stocks, but with options especially, things can happen like this. All it takes is for Alibaba to have a really good day, go up $10, and we'll be halfway to 50K probably in a single day. So I want to show you real quick the securities. So over here, you see all of the contracts that I've bought since I started the YouTube channel. We still own quite a few of them. Anyone that is not marked in red or in gray or in green, those are the ones that we still own, that we're still holding on to. We've bought all of those since, and I'm looking to make profits on those as we move forward. So we have made progress. All right, we have made progress. It just takes some time for it to show. And again, I have to remind you guys, this is a long game, okay? Even with options, it's a long game. The stock market is a game for the patient. It's a game for people who are willing to wait. It's not one for people who get anxious and want to make millions right away, or they want to double up their money in the same day. That's not the way it works. And if you go into the market with that mentality, you will get burned. I'm going to try my best to help you guys get rid of that mentality there. There's been a lot of gambling mentality in the stock market, and it just doesn't work like that. Maybe it could work for you once or twice, but over the long term, it just doesn't work out. When I started, I had that same mentality. I wanted to day trade. I wanted to flip my money over and over. And, I started actually, it's funny. I started exactly when the market crashed. That's when I started trading. And, in 2020, it was easy to trade. It was very, very easy. But there were times where I got burned, and I started to realize, it just wasn't a long-term, stable strategy to go off of if you want to build wealth long-term in the market. So ever since then, I've been shifting my strategy over to longer and longer-term plays. I do prefer contracts, especially since I have little money, because it's a way to build your, increase your leverage. But once you hit the 6 figures, especially 7 figures, contracts is something that you do on the side. You really just want to buy into good companies, buy the actual shares that will never expire or anything like that, and hold on to them, and you watch them grow over time. That's what the stock market is all about. But that's it. That's the little rant. I'm giving this rant because I didn't buy anything today, so there won't be that little extra portion added onto the end of the video where we check the spreadsheet. So just thought I would fill the video in a little bit with that rant. It's important information. The stock market is all about your mentality, and it's all about emotional control. So I'll try and preach that as much as I can on the channel when I get a chance to. But let's just check real quick my positions on Xpeng and Alibaba. Starting with Xpeng. Xpeng moved up today about 4%. That's actually a pretty decent move, $1.38. My position on it, we gained $787 from that, Totally, in total, we are positive $1,000 on Xpeng. We'll look to increase that over time, of course. We have 9 contracts for a total value of $6,700. Okay, and then finally, we have Alibaba. It's really, really late at night, by the way, guys. 228.73 went up about 1.2%. Unfortunately, I mean, Alibaba in the pre-market before the market opened at 9:30 was already at this level. It kind of like gapped up, and so I was expecting Alibaba to have a breakout today. Hopefully, I was wishing it would go back to 231, 232, but it didn't. It basically gave most of it back, and then spent the rest of the day regaining and just staying flat. But that's okay. We don't need Alibaba to blast off too quickly. Slow and steady wins the race. So my position gave us back $750 today, same as Xpeng. So they did split it between them for a total return of a negative $1,800. Still negative about 2K, but we have a value of almost 13K in Alibaba. That's pretty big for me, at least. 8 contracts on it, and most of these contracts, I would say about half of them are decent contracts that will give me back money. The other half are kind of shaky, especially these June ones. I'm very, very desperate to get rid of these June ones. Not too desperate, just a little bit though. I want to get rid of them. I don't like having contracts under 3 months. It's not a safe thing to be doing. But that's it, you guys. That's all for this video. I'm not going to try and extend it any more than it has to be. It's just a quick little update. Tomorrow's Friday, the last day of the trading day. Hopefully we can end on a good note and end over 20K for the week. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow on the next update. Deuces.